From a meteoric rise in the early 2010s to a fall off worse than season 8 of Game of Thrones. What happened to Blumhouse? What's going on, Spooky Game? Welcome back to Terror of Tech. So I don't know about y'all, but Blumhouse movies ain't really been hitting like that over the past few years. Since around 2019, the quality of their movies has just continued to decrease for the most part. I'm thinking about movies like Fantasy Island, Halloween Ends, Night Swim, Imaginary, Five Nights at Freddy's, and Exorcist Believer. I mean, and don't be like one of those apologists where you're like, oh, well, there's still some good movies around that time period. Okay, bet. So you really want to play that game. I mean, the best of their movies since 2019 can't touch any of the movies that they produced before 2019. I mean, shoot, you could go down the list if you want to. Because if you think about it, there's no way that you're about to tell me The Invisible Man, The Black Phone, Megan, and Us is touching Insidious, Sinister, The Conjuring, Oculus, Hush, Dark Skies. Need I go on? Them scares really used to be busting in their earlier movies too.
I can still hear that voice.
But instead they want to break my heart and do stuff like this.
You got something I You're just a man, and I always managed to get you now.
And that's not to shit on those movies, because I think some of those movies that I just named are pretty good. But we just not getting them bangers like we used to. And this is why the Blumhouse movies aren't hitting like they used to. When you think of their formulaic approach, in my opinion, they rely so heavily on predictable formulas, which leads to a lot of a lack of originality and innovation, especially in the more recent film. And then they have an over-reliance of jump scares. It's just a bunch of cheap scares and thrills that they're acting like it's supposed to get the audiences jumping out of their seat when they're lacking meaningful storytelling. And really, the biggest problem of all of it is everything's about money. All they do is keep pushing them films out. So there's a bunch of films, like Blumhouse has released a lot of different films over that span. It just feels like all their more recent movies are made so commercialized rather than really driving the storytelling and really looking at the aspects that horror fans themselves love in these movies. It almost feels like there's like a complete disregard for that. It's just anything to be able to get these movies pushed out, especially compared to their early 2010 success where they just had everything booming. But with that being said, there is one silver lining, and that is that there is a horror movie production company that actually is listening to the horror fan, which is A24. A24 seems like they're on the rise, in my opinion. When you look at them in contrast to Blumhouse, you have more diverse storytelling. You know, it seems like they commit more to exploring a wider range of themes and genres that more so resonate with the audience. There's significantly more of an emphasis on character development. They really prioritize those character-driven narratives, which more so allows the audience to really connect deeper with the different characters and their journey, which leads to better storytelling overall. And more so than anything, I just feel like they push the boundaries. Like, you know, of course, there's always gonna be horror cliches and just aspects that you're pretty much gonna see in every single horror movie. We completely understand that, and that's the whole point of why we love horror. But A24, like I said, really pushes the boundaries in terms of like what we get to see, and you know, just a different change of pace, a different perspectives of viewing similar things that we've already seen before. And so just really pushing that envelope. It seemed like they on a hot streak and they can't miss. That's all I got for y'all today, Spooky Gang. Comment down below what you think of Blumhouse, and then also comment down below what's your favorite Blumhouse movie. Got more content on the way for you guys. As always, y'all already know the vibes. Go ahead, smash that like button, give your boy a follow, and I'll see y'all next time. Stay spooky.